So lads, we've just recorded a good like 5 minutes of what our conversation was, and I had my microphone muted. Anyway, welcome to High Ones. Welcome back to High Ones, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I'm here with my co-host Nathaniel. We've just done this, and my other co-star Martin, who's currently moving house, so he's got technical difficulties. Anyway, what have you lads been up to then? We'll skip past that. We'll skip past that. We've already done it. Anyway, we'll talk about Skate. We'll talk about Skate. You lads have played Skate. Yeah. I've not played it. I played Skate 3 on the Xbox 360 and Xbox One for a little bit. What do you lads think about it?
Absolute cinema. All I'm saying.
It's a game.
It's really fun.
Really gaming. Fun. There's nothing else to say about it. It's going to be an elite game.
There's nothing more to say except in editing, roll that one Nathaniel clip.
Yo, that clip was mad, you know, lads.
That's what I'm saying. I hit it. Literally 5 seconds after him as well.
That's what makes the clip better. You don't see you hitting it though, which is a bit upsetting.
Yeah, it was a bit.
I'm not wearing a top underneath my
hood. That's actually shit at the game. That's actually dog shit at the game.
So
what
do you lads have to say about the controversy that's going on with Skate? People are complaining that it's not realistic.
Dumb shit.
Listen, right? Listen.
What do you mean?
I have one thing to say. I have one thing. No. One step aside for a second. I have one thing to say. In Skate 3, you could play as a fucking slab of meat.
I'm not a devil's advocate. I play devil's advocate, whatever he's called.
Yeah.
That's just a cosmetic. That's not actually part of gameplay.
Okay. In that case, what's unrealistic about the new Skate?
You can skydive from the building, land on a skateboard, and not break any of your bones.
You can do that in Skate 3 without the skydiving, though. You can fucking fly across the map as fucking Jesus Christ, hitting the fucking price tag, doing 50 flips into some mad fucking... I don't even know what the fuck he was doing. Landing, and then fucking flying off the fucking Narnia again.
No, that's different because Skate 3 had a more realistic movement mechanic, and it felt more like an actual realistic skating simulator.
Okay, in Skate 3, the story is that you're dead. You're dead, and you're in heaven skating.
That's actually what it is. You're in skate heaven.
Yeah. In the new Skate, you're in a VR. Is it a VR version or an AR version?
AR.
You're in like an augmented reality version of Skate.
That sounds pretty cool, to be fair. That would make sense why it's not super...
You're playing a game within a game.
It's like the Matrix.
No way.
So what would you like to rate Skate then? From Skate 3 to like real life skating, where would you rate it?
Well, I'm gonna say this first. Nothing will beat Skate 3. Nothing.
Okay.
Never. Yeah, that could be me nostalgia baiting myself, but nothing will beat.
No, I feel the exact same.
Nothing will beat Skate 3 Super Ultra Mega Park, hitting like 14k brick lines, and playing Spotify in the background. However, the new Skate, it's so good, but it's just like you can't compare it to Skate 3. You can't. But in terms of like how realistic it is, in terms of like skate tricks, very realistic.
Is it?
Yeah, it's very more realistic than Skate 3. Yeah.
Each skill is mo-capped.
Oh.
So each time you do like an input on your controller, it's giving you the output in mocap.
It's also harder to actually land the tricks in the new Skate.
Yeah, I've seen that when you shared your screen. You do like a little flip, and if you don't land it exactly, both wheels on, you don't. Whereas in Skate 3, if you land a little bit off, you automatically magnets to the thing.
Exactly.
Do you lads want to see my incense stick that I've got? This is my incense stick I'm going to light.
Oh, yeah.
Aroma. I've gone for a nice little like swirl incense stick, bubblegum, a nice little bubblegum incense stick. You know, make the room smell nice. I'll make sure to wax it around.
Nice.
Nice.
It's very strong smell. It smells like perfume. So I don't know how it's gonna smell, but hopefully it smells nice. Hopefully it smells nice. Oh, is it bubblegum? So I'm looking at my incense packet, my incense wood packet, my incense hemp packet. It's bubblegum, yeah. There's like a Rasta. You can't see him. A Rasta man.
Yeah.
My brother. Yeah, I'm gonna light my incense. Anyway, so today's topic, if you like to watch last week's video, we are gonna do like COD lore. Because Nathaniel said if we talked about COD, he'd be yapping for hours. So I'm putting it to the test. So Nathaniel, this episode, you're the host. I'm passing the host torch on to you. It is your job today to keep the podcast going.
Okay.
This is.
Where do we start? Where do we start?
Where do you want to start?
Let's go away from the zombies lore for a second.
Okay.
What the fuck is Call of Duty doing at the minute?
I don't know.
Why the fuck is Beavis and Butthead and American Dad in Black Ops 6? Come on, it's during the Gulf War.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it doing?
Didn't like before the game even came out, when it was getting announced, they said it's supposed to be realistic, no bullshit, you know, no like crazy collabs, nothing like that. And then
We've done this all before. We've done this all before. And you know what? They've never stuck to it.
Just like
lies, Activision, lies.
They always lie. It's like the time they said fucking, oh yeah, with Vanguard, it's gonna have a multi, what's it, something like about zombies. It's like, oh, don't worry, we're gonna have multiple zombie round-based maps on the zombies. There was one.
I never played Vanguard Zombies. I'm not gonna lie, I never played it.
There was one round-based map. What happened to the multiple Activision?
They gave up. Can be asked.
Oh, another thing we need to like address: the fucking guns, bro. They went out going, alright, so for this year's Warzone, we're gonna keep, updating all the guns, every like week or whatever. It'll be a new meta. Bro, the LC10 has been meta since it fucking came out.
It's been meta for like 70 something days, 70, 80 days, something like that.
I want a new gun. It's the same shit. I'm getting bored.
Oh, spoiler alert! One of the guns in the next battle pass. No, spoiler alert! One of the guns for next season's an LMG.
Oh. I've seen one of the things I'm really hyped about. One of my favorite guns ever, the MP40.
I don't really play multiplayer. I never really have. Has Call of Duty multiplayer always had like meta guns?
Yeah. Kind of, yeah.
Because I don't know why. I played, obviously, Black Ops 3 multiplayer was the first one I proper played and like played a lot of, and I just used whatever gun I wanted, whatever I liked the look of. I still felt like you
still can do that, but some guns are just better than.
You can use any gun you want, but you have to use the meta class for that gun.
Okay, you've lost me already.
So
you have to have like the best build on the gun.
Because there's a lot of attachments you can add to your gun. You can use any gun as long as you use the good attachments for that gun.
Because back in the day, I didn't think that the attachments did anything. I thought they were all just cosmetic.
I'll put it this way: there's a meta for each gun for each category. So, like LMG will have a meta gun, AR will have a meta gun, SMG will have a meta gun, so on and so forth. However, they've stayed the same since the guns have come out.
Is there like just like one meta gun that's like this is the gun you want to use?
The Kriegsing.
Is that like the gun? But you want more? You want different guns to be meta, and they're just not.
I'll put it this way: I know it's different. I know it's a different game. Well, technically, it's a different game. Multiplayer ranked players have the same meta since it came out.
That feels like that shouldn't be right.
Yeah.
Just hearing that sounds. I feel like there should be different metas for multiplayer and ranked.
It's to the point now where you go into a game expecting to go against the C9, which is the MP5, the Tanto, and the fucking Kriegsing. Those are the three guns that everyone's using. Everyone's using them. And maybe the LC10.
It's always the same shit. It just never changes.
I've got a
It's
nice
so
pizza,
good.
lads. I've got a Chicago City pizza, not the deep dish ones,
There's
the
some-
actual ones.
Flame grilled steak Pringles.
Oh, those ones are good, but you have to
I'll
ignore
show you
them
what
if
I'm
you're
munching
sick.
on, but I don't have my camera on. I'm munching on some checky fucking chocolate wafer.
Mmm,
Anyway,
yes, a bit.
onto how zombies is going.
How is zombies going?
This year, you know what? This year, I'm gonna say it. Zombies hasn't been too bad. However,
Mm.
there's one map. Martin knows. There's one map. And no,
Yep.
before you say it's not fucking Terminus, right? It's not Terminus.
Okay.
The Tomb.
What?
The Tomb. I'd like to
That
call
one.
it the Womb because it's fucking toxic. It's dark. It's horrible.
No, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's okay. It's okay.
Martin, take those words back now.
Actually, no. Now that I think about it, let me actually rephrase that. What the fuck are they doing with the boss fight? You're fighting a fucking mirror.
What? You fight a mirror?
It'll some parts will get explained in the story that I'm showing you.
Okay.
Well, I'll expand when we get to Black Ops 6 on the little showcase. I'll talk about it because
Oh, did Citadel come out before the Tomb or after?
before.
Before. So how did it go from this fucking big ass dude, fucking Reinhardt from Overwatch type shit, to a fucking mirror?
I
They
like
went.
I like the two beginning maps. But
Yeah.
I've not really played the other
Yeah.
ones.
Fuck Terminus.
I like
Yeah.
Terminus. I did no, but you can't say Terminus isn't a good map though. It's a good map. It's just the Easter eggs a bit hard.
It's
I
a
would
good
say
map,
this.
but we got PTSD.
Yeah.
No, right? Besides the boss fight, I'm putting that all the Easter egg and everything besides, just the map. People complaining about the map, like zombie maps looking too much like Warzone. Terminus is the map that looks like Warzone map.
Mm.
Terminus is just a shrunk down version of Alcatraz or Rebirth.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't get why you say that.
Fine.
I think the reason why people think it feels like a war zone is because the movement and the plates.
No. The fact there's boats.
Yeah, and that. Yeah, I forgot about the boats. Yeah,
Ah.
to be fair, I didn't really use the boats, so I didn't. So.
Bro, Activision have gone, like, they've actually not Activision, but Treyarch have gone so well with the map, apart from the Tomb.
Mm,
We
Yeah.
had Liberty Falls, banger. It was the closest thing we've had to like a town remake.
yeah.
Terminus, it's a good map. It's something like new. It's similar to Mob of the Dead. Then when we had fucking Citadel, fucking the Eisendrache vibes of swords, like different elemental swords.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's my
The
favorite
boss
map.
fight was fire. The Easter egg was nice and long and actually like required time. The Tomb, you fight a fucking mirror. Even though you got Shattered Veil, holy shit! You fight
Oh,
a
yeah,
fucking
the new one.
dinosaur. You fight a fucking
Oh, God.
dinosaur.
I've not done that one.
And then we've got Janus Towers that we haven't really seen much of yet.
I've just
I'm hoping
realised
it's good.
every video that we've had cameras on, I've been eating. I'm not a fat bastard.
Fat
lads.
bastard.
It's just,
You are a fat
it's
cunt.
just whenever we record, I've not eaten yet, and obviously I need to eat before I do my incense because it makes me feel a bit sick when I have my incense when I smell it. So I need to.
What they
eat
all say,
first.
come on now.
I need to
I've
eat
noticed
first.
something as well. I think every video we've done, I think I've had a monster every video.
That's good.
I
good
think.
lad. You had the Aussie lemonade like 3 videos in a row. Which is-
Maybe. I mean,
me, I think
today
it's
I went for Mango Loco. The absolute undisputed go.
But yeah, Janus Towers. From the teasers that we've seen, that I will show you after the recording, Archie.
Yes.
They look very good, and a little friend's coming back that you'll probably know from Origins. Can you remember the Panzers?
Vaguely.
Big robot motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They're coming back in a way.
Oh.
But I think we should just get into it. I think we should just get into the story
Okay.
and watch how it's gone downhill. In the beginning, the Call of Duty Zombie storyline began in Call of Duty World at War 2008 as an extra game mode called that word Zombies. Initially, It appeared to be a simple survival mode in which players fought off endless waves of undead. However, as more maps were released, hidden audio logs in-game radios, and cryptic messages were revealed, their larger narrative was unfolding.
Okay, let's do a quick talk before we move on to the slide, just to make it drag.
Okay.
So I do remember playing the original one when I was younger, but I do know that when you completed the main story, you got like a little like end credit cutscene of zombies, if I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yeah.
But I never completed the story. I just went straight into zombies. I did. So I didn't get that whole like, because it meant to be like a little horror thing. I never got that little aspect. I didn't.
Well, I'll give you a little thing here. Do you know it says that it was like meant to be a simple survival mode?
Yeah.
Zombies was initially intended to just be a tower defense game mode. But then they realized that the fans liked the zombies mode more than like the campaign and the multiplayer.
Wasn't
so they
it?
thought,
Actually, no. I won't say this, just in case you've added it into the thing. I won't say this.
Say it.
Wasn't the only reason for the whole lore was because fans thought one of the zombies was saying Sam?
I might have added that in. I can't remember.
I know I heard that years ago. Is that right, or is that cap?
It was like a theory back in the day. A very like heavy theory. People thought that.
It did sound like one of the zombies was saying Sam, though.
Moving on, Martin. Okay. So I just need to tell you this before anything. So the story begins with Group 935, a secret German research organization formed during World War II. The group was dedicated to advancing technology and creating powerful weapons to win the war. Their most important discovery was the element 115, a mysterious substance with extraordinary energy-producing capabilities. Group 935 used element 115 to power futuristic weapons, teleporters, and other experiments. However, they soon discovered that element 115 had a darker effect. It could reanimate dead tissue, bringing corpses back to life as mindless, flesh-eating zombies.
Okay. So Group 935 was it a Nazi? Can I say that? Was it it was a German research facility. And it was helped with World War II.
Yeah. To try and win the war. But then they realised that stuff could be a lot more dangerous in other ways.
What
and,
exactly what exactly is element 115? Is it like an ore?
It's an ore. I can't remember exactly if they mined it, if they found it, or if it just came out of nowhere. I can't remember. I think they mined it.
I don't know if this was a theory or this is like a fact, but apparently I'd heard back in the day that the element was actually an alien, like from a different planet.
Well, I think that is talked about. I think I speak about that.
Okay.
We'll get into that. Okay. Go ahead,
one. Cool.
It's all you know, mine.
Black Ops 1 Zombies.
Damn! That's a lot of writing.
Fuck, why am I getting this one? I don't know how to read. The story of Black Ops 1 Zombies starts with a secret group called Group 935, who discovered a strange element known as Element 115. They used it to try and make powerful weapons and teleportation technology during World War II. But Element 115 had a dangerous side effect. It brought the dead back to life. The scientist, Dr. Edward Richtofen, had his own hidden plans. Alpha said pants. He betrayed his partner, Dr. Maxis, and accidentally trapped Maxis' daughter, Samantha, inside a device called the NPD, which gave her control over the zombies. Angry and hurt, Samantha used the undead to get revenge on Richtofen and the world. Richtofen, now in trouble, needed a plan to take back control. He teamed up with 3 test subject Tank Dempsey, a tough American, Nikolai Belinsky, a drunken Russian, and Takeo Misaki, a serious Japanese soldier. Together, they travel from place to place, starting in a ruined theater, Kino de Totem, then to a Soviet rocket base, Ascension, and even a frozen movie set, Call of the Dead, and a hidden jungle city, Shangri-La. Richtofen used these trips to collect powerful items, the Golden Rod and Focusing Stone, which he needed for his master plan. Finally, the team reached the moon, where Richtofen used the collected items to switch souls with Samantha, taking control of the zombies himself. Now, Richtofen basically was a god. To stop him, Dr. Maxis convinced the crew to launch missiles at Earth, causing massive global disaster and destroying much of the planet. While Richtofen got the power he wanted, the Earth was now a ruined battlefield, and the fight between Richtofen and Maxis was just the beginning.
The Call of the Dead one was canon. Was that canon?
Yeah.
That was
Yes.
canon.
Mhm.
I thought that was just like a little like.
It was only
map.
classed as canon. It was only classed as canon Black Ops 4, I believe. Don't quote me on that.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
Because of one of the maps, you go back to the Call of Dead site.
So Richtofen. So is this like a separate This one's like a. Is this one like a different universe to like the one we have now? Because obviously the Earth was destroyed. The Earth is clearly not destroyed. In the
This
one that
is
we're
the
in now.
beginning of the Ether story.
Oh, okay. That's the one that's just.
We're now in the Dark Ether story.
Yeah. Okay. So how did Richtofen know that he'd become a god if he took this power? Was that just coincidence?
No, he didn't know he was becoming a god, but like he felt like he had like a he had a god complex. Like he knew he had all this power and was like, yo, no one can touch me, bro. I'm such a fire guy. I'm so sick.
Why did he betray Samantha? And like why did the betrayal turn her into the...
I think it was a trial thing. He wanted to just test something, and she got trapped inside. Then he realized, oh shit, she's controlling the zombies, and I can control her. Stay less. Let's just keep it that way. All I'm going to say is remember this Richtofen.
Remember this Richtofen.
Remember this Richtofen, because that comes into play, I'm pretty sure.
What Richtofen should we call him? Richtofen the First?
Richtofen D. Call him Richtofen D.
Rick D. Toffen.
Rick D. Toffen.
Rick D. Toffen, yeah, I like
Rick
that.
D. Toffen, okay. This is okay, yeah. Go on, carry on.
Okay.
Cool. Next. Now on to Black Ops 2 zombies.
Oh, good.
After Richtofen took control of the zombies and Maxis launched missiles that destroyed Earth, the world became a post-apocalyptic wasteland. A new group called Victus, Misty, Molten, Samuel, and how the fuck do I read that? Stuhlinger. Okay. It's caught in the middle of a war between Richtofen, now a ghost-like ruler in the Aether, and Dr. Maxis, who exists as a digital voice. Both sides try to use Victus to power ancient machines called the Towers of Power, which can shift control of the world. And the group travels through the ruined locations like Transit, Dire-Eyes, and Berry. They uncover secrets about Broken Arrow, a government group responsible for dangerous 115 experiments. In the end, the player must choose to side with either Richtofen or Maxis.
Ooh.
If Maxis wins, he destroys what's left of Earth to create a new universe. If Richtofen wins, he continues his twisted rule, now able to control humanity's fate. This decision splits the timeline, setting the stage for Black Ops 3's multiverse story.
Oh, I didn't know that there was a choice.
That's
I
cool.
didn't know that.
Yeah, there was a choice, but it was going to go one way or the other. It was going to go one way. Like they had it planned, but the way it's set out, it seems like you can pick a side, but it is very one-sided because they had him planned for what was Black Ops 3 and so on and so forth.
So the Richtofen ending is the canon one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Oh,
Also,
okay.
It comes into play in the future.
And honestly, people are just making this.
That's pretty
also,
Mhm.
there's eye colours, aren't the eye colours that... Those are different eye colours, I've just noticed.
I don't know if I've mentioned this in any of these, but blue means Sam and orange means Eddie, so Edward. But I don't exactly know which one's which. It switches.
I'd say that probably Rick D. Toffen is in control, probably the blue ones, because this one's Black Ops 2 where he's in control and those eyes look pretty blue to me. So
I can't remember which one it was.
Probably the blue one.
I just know when the eye colours are a certain colour, they don't say Sam. I don't know which colour it is, because it's pretty much them announcing who's in power. So it's like let's say it's orange for Sam. When the eyes are orange, it will say Sam, or if the eyes are blue, it doesn't say anything.
So, are there 3 timelines now, or is there only 2 still? So is there 2
2.
now? 2, okay.
At this point, 2.
Okay.
Well, going into 2.
Yeah, okay, yeah, carry on.
Okay, go ahead, man. This is my point. Black Ops 3 Zombies jumps into a multiverse created by the events of Black Ops 2. The story now follows a different version of the original crew premise, younger versions of Dempsey, Nikolai, Takio, and Richtofen, who travel across time and dimensions to fix the broken universe. Richtofen from this timeline is trying to stop the chaos caused by the war between Maxis and his older self by collecting the souls of the original crew, known as Ultimus, and storing them in something called the Summoning King. The premise crew travels through corrupted timelines in maps like The Giant, Der Eisendrache, Zetsubo no Shima, Gorod Krovi, and finally, Revelations. Fighting zombies, ancient evil forces, and versions of themselves. Their goals is to prevent the dark force called the Shadow Man and the mysterious Apothicons, evil ancient beings from the Dark Ether, from consuming all the reality. In the end, after defeating the Shadow Man and seeing the Apothicons, the universe seems to be saved, but it comes at a cost. Dr. Monty, a godlike being who created the new timeline, sees the premise crew as a threat and erases them from existence to keep the universe, quote-unquote, pure. The cycle they were trapped in continues, hinting that things that might not truly be over, and leading into the events of Black Ops 4.
Okay, is this the timeline where Rick D. Toffen won?
Yes, but it gets kind of stopped by Dr. Monty.
So younger versions of these the main ones. How do they get into this other timeline? It's like during the DLC maps of Black Ops 2. Okay.
But they're technically going to that version of them. They go into the Black Ops 2 versions of them, or Black Ops 1, at a keyframe, and they're taking their soul and then putting in something key.
Why are they doing that?
You'll see. It's for Revelations, but...
Oh, so they're just trying to put souls into this key, and you find it out later. Okay.
It is literally called the Summoning Key for a reason.
So in that game there was 2 of each player.
No, there's only one, but there was 2. There was a soul that you had to fetch, and there was a soul that you could play as.
Okay, yeah. So it was like you'd have like Nikolai fighting Nikolai.
Yeah. So like Gorod Krovi was collecting Nikolai's soul.
Okay.
And then you see like there's cutscenes where like Nikolai's speaking to Nikolai and they go like, "Oh, I'm a greater version of you. Why are you this way? What's happened to you? Blah blah blah." Pretty much they're taking away the older selves of them.
Okay.
Just getting rid of the bad versions. On to Black Ops 4. This is where it gets really confusing and really fucked up, but we'll get into it. Black Ops 4 Zombies features 2 separate storylines now. The continuation of the Ether story, the one with Richtofen and the crew, and a brand new universe called Chaos, with all new characters and mythology. How do I say that word? Mythology? What? Mythology.
Yeah.
Mythology. In the Ether story, premise, the younger versions of the original crew team up with Ultimus, their older selves, to finally end the endless zombie cycle once and for all. They travel through old locations like Blood of the Dead, a reimagined version of Mob of the Dead from Black Ops 2, Classified, which is 5 from Black Ops 1, and Alpha Omega, battling zombie hordes while trying to stop Dr. Monty and the spreading corruption of Element 115. In the final map, Tag the Toten, which is the Call of the Dead map that I was talking about, Richtofen and the others sacrifice themselves to destroy the Ether, erasing all corrupted timelines and ending the zombie outbreak permanently, at the cost of their own lives. It's the true end of the Ether saga that begins in World at War, follows the team, the Ether story that began in the World at War. The Chaos story, introduced in maps like Voyage of Despair, 9, and Ancient Evil, follows a new team, Scarlet, Diego, Bruno, and Shaw, on a mythological adventure involving ancient gods, magical relics, and mysterious cults. It explores the origins of zombie-like creatures tied to dark rituals and lost civilizations, with a focus on mystic power rather than science. However, this story was left unfinished due to the series' shift in direction. However, that comes into fruition later on.
Okay.
I put that there as a blue ball because it doesn't actually blue ball you, because it comes into Black Ops 6 at some point. No, it is.
Okay, anyway.
It's for those at home that want to know. They don't know too much.
There was a loop. What's this loop?
So, Black Ops 4, in terms of like premise and Ultimus, that's the end of the Ether story. That's the Ether story finished.
Yeah, but why are they in a loop? What do you mean they're in a loop, though? What do you mean they're in a loop? Like, they've done all this before and shit.
Yeah, technically. But it's because of they obviously the summoning key was used to them go, oh, okay, cool. Let's summon the old versions of ourselves to fight with the new versions of ourselves to finally finish this zombie outbreak once and for all in Mob of the Dead.
Okay.
That is canonically where it ends.
Okay.
Practically. But they just have to finish it fully off in Tag the Totem, where they sacrifice themselves. Because if they kept living on next to each other, the old versions and the new versions, it'd be a fucked up timeline.
Yeah.
They go, fuck it. Let's finish this world once and for all. Let's all sacrifice ourselves. So that's where I was thinking, like, cool, let's go and tell a new story alongside this. That at the time didn't mean anything, but well, you'll see.
Okay.
You'll see.
All right.
Cool. Next, Cold War zombies. Ooh. In Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, the zombie storyline is rebooted with a fresh start after the destruction of the old Ether universe in Black Ops 4. The Dark Ether dimension still exists, and its evil begins leaking into our world. A new organization called Requiem, backed by the CIA, is sent to investigate strange outbreaks tied to the Soviets' own dark experiment. At the center of it all is Project End Station, a experiment from World War II that accidentally opened a portal to the Dark Ether. The Soviets, through their rival group Omega, try to harness this power while Requiem fights to contain it. Players work for Requiem, traveling to outbreak sites in maps like D Machine, Firebase Z, and more. What the fuck is that word? Mordeturn and Forsaken. I thought it was Foreskin. Battling undead horrors. What? Mauer?
Mordeturn.
Mordeturn, cool. Battling undead horrors, warped reality, and ancient creatures from the Dark Ether. As the war between Requiem and Omega escalates, they uncover terrifying truths. The Dark Ether is ruled by a powerful entity called the Forsaken, who manipulates both sides for his own escape into our world. Eventually, Requiem captures him, but at a cost. Many agents go missing or are captured, and the US government shuts down Requiem, turning on its own people. The story ends with a dark cliffhanger as the threat of the Dark Ether is far from over, and new powers rise in the shadows.
I was going to say something here. Do you remember we talked about Edward D. Richtofen?
Yep.
At the end of Cold War Zombies, there's a reason I call him Edward D. Richtofen. So this like, you talk about, like, you know, the Requiem team and like this whole like operation of sending people out to shut these rifts and then come back. Cool. That was all run by a man called the Director. And that director was Edward D. Richtofen. He was behind it all. He was forcing people to go out, do his dirty work. That it's his fault.
How did he survive?
It's some multiversal shit, I'll be honest. There were so many versions of himself made because he went into like different portals. It's so fucked. It's so hard to explain. Like the amount of times he went through rifts and like portals and teleporters to go places. There'll be some fuck up there where he just went, you know, fuck it. I'm gonna leave this to them guys. I'm gonna go hide somewhere. But yeah, The director was Edward D. Richtofen, the guy from Black Ops 1. I think it's Black Ops 1.
He's back.
Okay. Is it me now?
Okay,
The next one.
I don't remember.
You read
think it is.
2. Yeah, you
I
read
read
4 in
four,
Cold War.
yeah.
Yeah. Bang! Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Bit of a shit show, however. We move. In Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, the Dark Ether story continues, now blending into the Modern Warfare universe. This is like the official link between Black Ops and Modern Warfare. This is confirmed.
Okay.
After the events of Cold War Zombies, where the Forsaken was captured and Rec Room was shut down, the dark energy of the Dark Ether still lingers. A private military company called Terminus Outcomes, hired by the villain Viktor Zakayev, breaks into a containment facility and releases a deadly Dark Ether outbreak in the fictional region of Urzikstan, which was at the time the Warzone map. The undead spread fast, creating massive infection zones. In response, a global task force is formed, bringing together operators from different factions, including the Modern Warfare series. You play as these operators sent into the outbreak zones to contain the threat, recover important Ethereum technology, and uncover what Zakayev is planning. Unlike past games, Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is set in a large open world and focuses on extraction-style missions, where players completing objectives and escape before being overwhelmed. As the story unfolds, it's revealed that Zakayev is trying to harness the power of the Dark Ether to reshape the world. A bit like a certain man tried to do back in World War II. However, and he may not be working alone. Though the zombies remain the main threat, darker supernatural forces are stirring once again, hinting that the Dark Ether War is far from over. Now, before we move on, I want to go back to something that's going to relate to the next slide, because the next slide is very short. Like, very short, at least like one sentence.
Oh.
In Black Ops 4, the separate storyline, the new one, how I said it's finished. It's done. At that time, no one knew about it.
Yeah.
There's a group of people, yeah, cool, we don't care about them. We care about what they were going after. They were going after something called the Sentinel Artifact. A little mirror. A little mirror thing. It went missing, apparently, according to the law now. It went missing at some point. No one knew where it went. Apart from a guy, I can't remember his name. I'll find out soon. But they were looking for the Sentinel Artifact, and they went, yeah, it's gone missing. Cool. Anyway, how we sort the zombie outbreak? They kind of got forgot. They kind of forgot about it.
This kind of,
until obviously, until Dr. Richtofen came back, and let's just go to the next slide and I'll read it. It's very short. Don't worry, it's very short.
Damn.
Black Ops 6 Zombies so far. The Black Ops 6 storyline builds on the conclusion of the Cold War era, but it also does include the Modern Warfare 3 era, focusing on the aftermath of Samantha Maxis to sacrifice to seal the Dark Ether, former Rec Room agents, blah blah blah. It's now led by Dr. Edward Richtofen, which was the director, and he's continuing his mysterious work. He starts off by going, we need this Sentinel Artifact, which at the time was like the Sentinel Artifact in terms of like Black Ops 4 Sentinel Artifact. Because at the time when Black Ops 4 came out, we were told that those stories are never going to cross. They will never coincide with each other. But Treyarch being Treyarch, they lie. They lied about a lot of stuff.
Lying bastards.
So they thought, let's go to the last known location. So they ask this new AI. It's funny I say that because AI is a big thing in Black Ops 6, sadly.
Oh.
They asked this AI called SAM, also known as Sam. So pretty much Sam, where's this artifact thing that we're looking for? Because it's so try going to this Liberty Falls place and close this thing first. It's not law related, but and then from that we go, okay, cool, let's go to Terminus. Terminus is where the main story starts. We fight this woman called Dr. Moding. She has these rocket ships that they're pretty much trying to stop the spread getting any worse. And Dr. Edward Richtofen was like, okay, now that's done, let's actually go and properly look for it. We've gotten traces that it's in a castle, which is Citadel. So we go to Citadel. We find out. We find this guy in a jail cell. And we go, oh, do you know anything about this guy? About this Sentinel artifact thing? And he goes, yeah, I know, but you're gonna have to free me first. But to free me, you have to do this stupid Easter egg. But it's a cool boss fight. We then find out. Before that, we find out that the guy in the jail cell was from the Black Ops 4 separate zombies storyline. Okay, cool, weird. Anyway, moving on. At the end of the boss fight, we go and free him, and he's dying. He's already dying because he's been bit by a zombie because a zombie got into his jail cell. We kill him, and he goes, "Oh, the Sentinel artifacts in the northern France." I'll come back to that. In northern France, it's in this weird digging site. It may sound familiar, but it's not what it seems. And before he dies, he goes, "Don't hurt Richtofen. He's my son."
Ah.
Richtofen is it Klaus? No, it's Strauss. Strauss's adopted son.
Oh.
Then we go to the tomb. Because northern France digging site, you think, oh no, it's gonna be Origins. No, it's the tomb. I don't want to talk about the tomb. Pretty much, we find the Sentinel artifact. We find it, and we find out it's not a friendly guy. The boss fight, pretty much, the Easter eggs nothing to do with the actual story. You finally get to the boss fight. You defeat the Sentinel artifact. You collect it. And you go on that helicopter and get the fuck out of there. And then you realise that, okay, cool. Now we've got the Sentinel artifact. We can finally try and free the Samantha Maxis because she's still trapped in the dark ether. She's still trapped in she's still being held hostage pretty much. But then Richtofen's like, I don't trust this Samantha Maxis type of person. He's a bit of a dodgy guy recently. Then you go to I forgot what it's called, Shattered Vale, which is where Edward Richtofen has been staying during the whole events of this, during Liberty Falls, Terminus, and the Tomb, Citadel, everything. You finally meet him. You go, yeah. So where? Tell us how to use this fucking Sentinel artifact, bro. And he goes, I found some things out. Samantha Maxis is not a good person. She's a terrible person. You may think you want to get her out. No. She wants the Sentinel artifact so she can become Dr. Maxis instead of Samantha Maxis.
Oh, what?
And finally kill me. I want the Sentinel artifact to merely stop this zombie outbreak and to end it all. It's not one of those things of who do you believe and who do you not believe. And that's where it leads into the newest DLC map that isn't out yet. Janice Towers. Now, Janice Towers was used as I believe it was a security thing around the area, doing small little tests on teleportation and stuff, similar to Group 935. And they were trying to help with the dark ether stuff, blah blah blah. It's all of Citadel, Liberty Falls, Shattered Vale, and Janice Towers are all relatively close to each other. You can see each map from each other. But what we think is going to happen in Janice Towers, we're going to finally defeat Samantha Maxis, or this AI, and we're going to finally find out once and for all, was Samantha Maxis the good person, or was Dr. Richtofen the good person? Now, I think none of them are a good person. I'll be honest. I personally think they're both heathens and scoundrels, as Jake would say. They're both in it for themselves. I could go further here and talk about Black Ops 7, but they're only rumours and leaks. I don't know exactly if they're true.
Yet.
Yeah.
How are they
Black Ops. I'll say one thing. Apparently, the old crew is coming back for Black Ops 7. but I don't exactly know. So like Richtofen, Dempsey, Takio, they're all meant to be coming back for next.
Yeah, that's as far as
zombie.
we heard from Lucas.
But that's what makes me think that Sam will win. Because Edward Richtofen will be like, okay, cool, I need to get a rift somewhere, like a portal, to a new dimension, collect my old friend and beat this bitch. Because she is not winning, bro. I'm not backing down from a fight. I'm not letting this bitch win. But from the trailers and teasers we've seen for Janice Towers, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. They've had 2 seasons now to work on this map. Yeah. Shattered Veil came out last season. We've had the rest of that season.
We have nothing this season.
So next season, season 5, will be the last DLC map for zombies, as we know it. And that's as far as we know. I could have gone into Zombies Vanguard. It kind of connects, but it doesn't matter. You don't need to know about that shit.
Call of Duty World War II. Is that completely unrelated?
Unrelated, a whole different category. We don't care about that. That was actually a new story, unless they somehow connect it again.
Or unless they somehow just decide to carry it on.
There's too many storylines that can't twist and conjoin. But I don't think what else I could talk about in terms of that map.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm high as fuck, bro.
Did you even understand anything that's been said today?
You're yapping so much. I don't.
I paid up to my word there, not.
Yeah, you didn't do
Exactly.
the complete COD zombie story because you didn't do the Vanguard. You didn't do World War II.
Do you want me to go into Vanguard Zombies? I'll do it right now.
I swear you missed out some other zombies.
Like what?
I don't know. I just feel like you've missed out some other ones.
If you include Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, they don't connect. They don't connect, brother.
Yeah, but they're still part of the COD Zombies story.
Well, they're a COD zombie story, but not the COD zombie story.
Yeah, they're still a COD Zombie story, though.
Okay, right. You know what? I'll do a little debrief of Zombies Vanguard.
Alright.
Just a little one. So, after it's a prequel to Cold War.
Okay.
So Project End Station. So the start of Cold War happens after Vanguard Zombies, obviously, in terms of like game lore and also game release.
Yeah.
But it leads on. This is off Google, so I can't fully quote this. I didn't like Zombies Vanguard. Call of Duty's Vanguard Zombies lore revolves around the opening of a dark ether gateway at Project End Station, which is Cold War, the starting map, which leads to a world where mortals bond with entities from the dark ether for power, but at a cost. The main antagonist is Oberfuera. Oh, what?
What?
Oberfuera Wolfram von List,
What?
leader of the SS
Oh
unit,
yeah.
Die Warheit, who gains power through a symbiotic link with the dark ether entity Cortifex the Deathless. It's all about gods, bro. It's some bullshit, bro. They kind of tie in with it because apparently when the Black Ops 4 Sentinel artifact got lost, it went through the Vanguard shit. We don't care about it, I'll be honest. We don't care about it.
It's just not that big
It
a
doesn't
deal.
mean anything. Yeah, cool. It swept under the hands of some god. Cool.
Alright. Is this the last slide?
That is the last slide, yeah, that is the last slide.
So, what are your two closing thoughts then?
Black Ops 7 better not be shit.
Yeah.
One thing I do want, and it's been leaked, been rumoured, and it kind of got shown, a Transit remake, because that motherfucker, bro, that map...
Oh yeah, I meant to say Trans and Origins, that's my bad.
Right, the only reason Transit looks so shit on Black Ops 2 is because it was limited by the Xbox 360 and PS3's capabilities. But other than that, oh, also canonically, Dr. Edward Richtofen as a child was fat as fuck.
Oh, that's cool.
He was
I
a fat
remember watching
bastard.
that video from fucking Mr. Off Waffles.
So,
He's a fat cunt.
here's a little question. Does Warzone have its own storyline as well?
Yes, it does. And it can. Don't
know
you dare
any of it?
fucking say it.
Do you know any of it?
Tiny bits.
Tell us the tiny bits you know.
Doesn't the Warzone storyline intertwine with the Modern Warfare storyline?
Yeah. It can't. It's classed. I'll be honest. Now the way they're doing Warzone at the minute, it's a continuation of the story in a way. All I know is that Verdansk never actually got nuked.
What do you mean it never got nuked? You've seen it get nuked.
Yeah, then why is the nuke untouched in the current Verdansk map?
Don't ask me that. In the original bit, it got nuked.
That's all I know. That's literally all I know.
Do you know what we should have in the High Ones set when we finally get it?
What?
We don't have chairs, we have beanbags.
Yeah.
We have a short little coffee table with like drinks and shit on it.
I'm down.
But,
I'm like a comically massive bomb.
Yeah.
what do you rate my zombie storyline? Little presentation.
Solid 8.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
Me as a man who didn't know much about the law, I do feel informed.
I'm a bit confused at bits, but that's probably because I'm just like off my rock.
Like what? Like what? I can help.
Like all of it.
The best way you can see how fucked. This is me simplifying, by the way. This is simplified to the max. Like, I could have done one sentence, you would have got any of it. So I had to put at least a bit of depth to it.
Yeah.
There was a poster released around Black Ops 3 that Jason Blundell, the GOAT, by the way, released, and it was like a limited time thing. If I remember correctly, so it was like a big map, and it was like how all the maps and the timelines link and shit around the summoning key and shit.
Okay.
Bearing in mind that was barely scraping the barrel in terms of like story. It was just important stuff. I think it had over like 170 something different times and dates.
You know.
Like if you go onto like let me go onto the Call of Duty Zombies Wikipedia. There's like over 1,000 different dates of like things that happen. Yeah, it's pretty long. It's pretty fucking long, like way too long actually. Oh, it goes from like I didn't want to say all the names. It's so long, but I have to scroll.
Just sum it all up. It's one. Well, not one. It's a massive fuck up of timelines and multiverses, pretty much.
Okay, I'll put it this way: it goes from the year 12,092 to current day.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty long. Really fucking long.
800 years. Fucking hell.
Alright then, lads. I think this is the end of today's Call of Duty fucking history lesson. Main storyline though, not the Infinite Warfare or Infinity Warfare. Not
The actual good storyline.
The main good one. But this would be a test. Right, this is a test, lads. In the comments below, let us know how much of the story you actually knew. Because I knew like barely anything. I'll score you as well, lads. I'll give you scores. If your scores are good enough. If you knew a lot, I'll give you high scores. But make sure to hit that subscribe and like that bell button. I don't think I said that right. Make sure to
like that bell button.
Can we get a hint at what next week's episode is going to be?
Huh?
Can we get a hint at what next week's episode is going to be?
Ooh, a little teaser.
No idea. No idea what next week's episode is.
Yeah, but guys, I'm going to do a complete timeline of the Call of Duty story.
Next video,
No,
we're going to get a prostate exam.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
We're gonna do it together. We're all gonna hold hands.
Are we doing it to each other, or are we getting it done by a
No, we're doing a
professional?
prostate exam. We're not prostating each other.
No, I was asking if we're like giving the exam to each other.
No. We get done by a
I use my
professional.
tongue.